Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 17 of Resurgence with Sheffield Wednesday. Today we take on Newcastle United at St James's Park in a big game in the Championship. We've also got a few results to run through as well. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The links to the Discord servers are in the description. Let's get to those results, shall we? So we start our roundup following the match with Bristol City. You can see the result on screen. To see the match itself, the link is up the top. And it was a 0-0 draw at the Hawthorns with West Bromwich Albion. They did batter us, to be fair, so we were lucky to get away with a point from that one. But we did pick up the maximum against Blackpool following that. Adam Reach with the only goal of the game. Then we had an absolute humdinger with Barnsley at Oakwell as it finished 3 apiece. Callie Woodrow with a hat-trick for Barnsley. Julian Green and Mason Greenwood with our goals. We then had another goalless draw, this time at home to Hull City as we drew another blank. We then welcomed Manchester City in the EFL Cup and were beaten thanks to Sergio Aguero mainly, but Morgan Fox did get a goal for us as it finished 2-1 as we exited the competition. And finally, last time out, it was a 3-1 win over Birmingham City. Julian Borneo, Rie Brewster and Jack Clark with our goals, Harley Dean with the reply for Birmingham. So that's it for the cup competitions until we enter the FA Cup in the beginning of January. In the Championship, you can see us in 13th place, 20 points from our 15 games played. Bit of a mixed bag those results were. So we're 6 points off the playoffs as it stands at the moment. Newcastle United, as you can see, are right behind us in the table. That's why this one's a bit important. They and Crystal Palace have not had a great start to life in the Championship. West Ham, however, miles ahead of West Brom on 43 points. West Brom are in second, Middlesbrough third, Barnsley, Hull and Reading complete the playoff places. Huddersfield, QPR and Blackburn are just outside. Looking further down the table, Lincoln still bottom, but they are up to 7 points. Luton second bottom on 8, Swansea third bottom on 10. Marco Silva is the new manager of Swansea City. Rotherham are just outside on goal difference. They've got 10 as well. Then come Charlton and Blackpool both on 12. But as you can see, it's 13th plays 14th. It is what neither side would have wanted at this stage of the season. Let's get to the teams. So here are the two starting lineups. Starting with Newcastle, they start with Dubravka in goal, Klein, Shah, Saiss, Balbuena, Cobant, Longstaff, Shelvey, Almiron, St Maximum with Jolinton up front. We start with Sportello in goal, Adebayo, Mongill, Bornier, Fox, Bannon, Stewart, Clark, Green, Smith Rowe with Mason Greenwood leading the line. So it's St James's Park. It is one of the best amphitheatres in the country for football. The Geordies, they are mad about their football. Can we pick up a win over struggling Newcastle? It's surprising to see them struggling, but this is what the Championship does to teams. If you don't adapt to it quickly, you will get sucked into mid-table as Sheffield Wednesday get us off and underway. No more 5-4s, please. I don't think my arc could take it. As Clark touches the ball early on. An early goal would be fantastic, although it doesn't often help us. Who's coming into the penalty area? Someone go towards him, please. Saved by the keeper. A shot in anger. Playing it wide to Klein. He is coming forward. Someone go towards him, please. Klein swings it towards the back post. Almiron puts it over the bar. And sending it looking for Smith Rowe. Plays it back to Fox. Back on towards Smith Rowe. He has got a bit of space in behind. It's the beauty of them playing 5 at the back. There's a bit of space as Green has a shot, but it's blocked. Hopefully that space will keep developing. And then on to Smith Rowe. When we do get it down and pass it, it is nice football. Clark goes for the shot, but it's wide. Someone put a tackle in. This is what happened to Bristol City. Allowed them to play the ball around. And look what happened to us. Klein has got it. Go out to him. It's offside. Right. I thought I put the get stuck in thing on, but apparently it's not. There. No, it's not. Get stuck in. Don't let him have the ball. Come on. Lays it back towards Shelvey, who swings it wide looking for Cher. Not that one. Gets the shot away and it's in from Fabian Scher. I should not have taken the mickey out of his name. That'll teach me. Newcastle 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. And it all comes from a man being left unmarked. I know there's a lot of players in the middle, but you've got to go towards him. You've got to try and intercept it. Happening far too often now, even with the get stuck in mentality. I don't know, you just put that on. Christ knows what would have happened if I hadn't. Greenwood has pinched it off him. Can someone help him out? Green is in the middle, and he's got a corner out of it. Might be our route back into this one. Set pieces. We haven't had a shot on target yet. We have played nearly half an hour. Not great. Barry Bannon with the corner. Header up. This time it's on target to Bradker with the save. Thinking of going to 2 up front at half time. They've got 3 at the back. Well, poor old Mason Greenwood's all on his own up there. St. Maximum is coming through the middle. It's a good tackle from Barry Bannon. Had to get that right. Otherwise, it may well have been 2-0. Chance to hit back just before half time. That would be a sucker punch, really, because Newcastle have controlled the game up until this point. Green on the edge of the box with a shot. Saved by Dubravka. Looked like his face. How you save them? Doesn't matter. Newcastle 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0 at half time. We are going to change the shape. It's going to be Smith Rowe to come off at half time. Adam Reach is going to come on. He likes playing that midfield role. Jack Clark can do it on the opposite side. So that all works out pretty well. And it's going to be Julian Green that's going to have to be sacrificed to get a second striker on. And it's going to be Stephen Fletcher that's going to come on at half time. Let's see if we can get ourselves back into this. Double change at half time. I know. We seem to do it when it matters. Hopefully it will tip the balance in our favour. And a free kick. Barry Bannon will take it. Swung towards the far post. There is Mason Greenwood. Heads over the bar. That is better. Much better. Sportello sends it long down the field. Mason Greenwood picks it up. Looking for Stephen Fletcher perhaps. But he has got Adam Reach on the outside of him. He's going alone at the moment. Reach has picked up the loose ball after the tackle. Swung in towards the middle. No one stuck their leg out. Why? Bannon flicks it towards Reach. Will he get the ball into the middle? There is Clark at the far post. He's hit the bloody post. It's an open goal. Blind swings it into the middle. Joe Linton doesn't attack it. Almiron does. It hits the post. We have survived just about. Are we going to survive it completely? Yes, we are. Just about. Fox sending it wide to Clark. Trying to get beyond his man. Can he find a ball into the middle? He can. No one gets up again. Have a look at a change, shall we? I'm thinking about Riyad Brewster or Mason Greenwood. Go on then. We'll do that. Third and final change. We are going to go a bit longer as well. Steve Bruce will be a very happy man at the moment on that touchline. He's under a bit of pressure, as am I, to be fair. Almiron swinging it into St. Maximum. Goes for the shot, saved by the goalkeeper. 25 to play. Come on. Coming through the gears. Someone put a tackle in, yeah. Almiron has picked up the loose ball. St. Maximum goes for the shot and he's tipped over the bar. St. Maximum with the corner. Headed towards goal and headed wide. Barry Bannon with the corner. Swung into the middle. Brewster gets up, head over the bar. The Brabka tips it over on the way. All too easy for Newcastle at the moment. St. Maxim has turned round. He's shot wide. Stewart looking for an option. Clark is that option. He is wide open, but he's got a man coming across. Gets the cross into the middle early. Fletcher with a header. Saved by Dubravka. Into 3 additional minutes. It looks like it is going to be a pointless trip to St. James's. Another blank. Another result that we could do without, frankly. But against a side that probably should be doing better than they are. I mean, possession-wise, we've had the better of it. Chances-wise, it's been fairly even, actually. But that is full-time. Newcastle 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Fabian Scher with the only goal of the game. Oh dear. Let's take a look at the league table. Blimey, it's been a cold day in the Championship. So Nottingham Forest have sacked their manager. Wigan have sacked theirs. Luton have sacked theirs. All on the same afternoon. Thankfully, I'm not one of them. But we play Luton next, so that's interesting. But here is the final Championship table from the weekend. So West Ham have won yet again. They are off into the distance. Their only drop points so far this season are against us, which tells you a bit about our season and tells you that West Ham are flying, sadly. West Brom are still in second place. They too have won at home to Bristol City. Middlesbrough third, Barnsley fourth, Hull fifth, and Reading complete the top 6. There's us in 14th. So we've gone back It's a level goal difference on to 20 points. We are 10 points away from the relegation zone, 9 points away from the top 6. So at the bottom, Lincoln still bottom on 8, but they've picked up a point at home to Charlton. Luton on 8, and as I mentioned, they sacked their manager and they lost away at Hull. But Rotherham are on 10 points, Swansea on 13, Charlton on 13, as are Wigan. And it brings to an end a bit of a okay run from our perspective. I mean, we've nearly got a perfect record of 6-6-6, which is never good. But 5 wins so far this season, but the 6 defeats. Obviously, the 6th one coming today away at Newcastle. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. I mean, we gave as good as we got. Newcastle scored in a scrappy affair. We could have pinched one, but again, just didn't do it. And I'm scratching my head because I really don't know what to do at the moment. Obviously, we're only 9 points off the playoffs. It's not a foregone conclusion that we're going to completely miss out on them. But I am looking over my shoulder slightly because the form is not that great. I mean, we should be looking forward, and I am trying to look forward. But obviously, we've got a clutch of sides behind us who are starting to close in. So yeah, we need to start winning football matches again. I said that at the end of the last episode. We did win a couple. But we need to start winning consistently again. Need players to start performing. Otherwise, it's going to be a long season for us. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The links to the Discord servers are in the description. That was episode 17 of Resurgence with Sheffield Wednesday. Not quite how we'd hoped it would work out at St James's, but we go again. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.